Hello, Level Cast learners. Welcome to your daily news. Here are the big stories from May 18, 2026. News 1 of 19. First, news from the Middle East. The UAE says Iran or its friends attacked near a nuclear power plant. This is a dangerous escalation, they say. The US President, Mr. Trump, paused plans for a military attack on Iran. He says serious talks are happening now to end the war. News 2 of 19. Next, in France and Belgium, a famous singer and actor, Patrick Bruel, faces problems. He has been in over 40 movies. Many women say he sexually assaulted them. Investigations are now open against him. News 3 of 19. In Colombia, drones are changing the war. Drones are small flying machines, sometimes used to drop bombs. More people are dying and getting hurt. This makes the conflict more dangerous for regular people. News 4 of 19. Let's talk about money in Britain. Some people wonder if the bond market makes Britain hard to govern. The bond market is where governments borrow money. Liz Truss, a past leader, tried big changes. But the market did not like it. This shows leaders might not be able to make big changes. News 5 of 19. About the war in Ukraine, drones attacked the Moscow region. Ukraine says an electronics factory and an oil pumping station were targets. Ukraine's leader, Mr. Zelensky, says his country is doing better than Russia. This is day 1545 of the war. News 6 of 19. Angela Merkel, a former German leader, says Europe needs more talks with Russia. She thinks Europe is not using enough diplomacy. Diplomacy means talking to solve problems, not fighting. She says talking and strong defense are both important. News 7 of 19. In Mexico, two former officials went to the U.S. They are accused of working with drug groups, called cartels. Mexico's president, Claudia Sheinbaum, says her party has no links to these groups. News 8 of 19. Japan is worried about a lack of naphtha. Naphtha is a chemical from oil. A blockade, or blocking, of the Strait of Hormuz caused this problem. There are also talks about Iran charging money for internet cables under the strait. This idea might be difficult to do. News 9 of 19. Police are targeting dodgy shops. These are shops that handle criminal money. Officials say about £1 billion a year is laundered. This means dirty money is made to look clean. Vape stores, barbers, and small shops are involved. News 10 of 19. In eastern DRC, people are scared. Ebola is back. Ebola is a very serious disease. People in Ituri province fear the disease will spread. They also worry about how it will hurt their economy. News 11 of 19. In Spain, the People's Party won an election in Andalusia. But they did not win enough votes. Now, they might need help from the far-right Vox Party. This could mean long talks to form a government. News 12 of 19. Former EU officials say Britain will not get a special deal. This is if Britain wants to rejoin the European Union. They say the EU would be welcoming. But there will be no tailor-made deals. News 13 of 19. Mexico City is getting ready for the World Cup. The mayor wants to make the city beautiful. They are using murals of an axolotl, a small animal, and purple paint. But some people say this is a waste of money. News 14 of 19. The weather in Europe will change a lot. It will go from very cold to very hot. Temperatures in France and England could go up by 15 degrees Celsius. Parts of the US might even see snow after warm weather. News 15 of 19. China is becoming a center for world talks. President Xi will welcome President Putin from Russia. This will happen 4 days after President Trump visited China. China sees itself as a focal point of global diplomacy. News 16 of 19. Western countries face a new danger. This is from Disposable Operatives. These are people hired for secret work. A court case in New York showed how Iran uses technology to find agents. These agents might not even support Iran's government. News 17 of 19. Greenland's health minister is unhappy. A U.S. doctor visited with a U.S. group. The minister says Greenlanders are not experimental subjects. She thinks the doctor's visit was deeply problematic. News 18 of 19. Pope Leo will write about human dignity and AI. AI means artificial intelligence. The Pope's message will talk about protecting people in the age of AI. He is working with a co-founder of Anthropic, an AI company. News 19 of 19. In Barcelona, a man named José Antonio Donaire wants to change tourism. He says there are too many tourists. He wants the city to be for its residents again. He is starting with the most famous market. That's today's news on Levelcast. Keep learning and see you next time.